Hey folks, well, I saw iyatee. So I got a piece of Tyrone chert here. Check this out. You can see a little fossil right there on the outside in the cortex. Anyways, I thought I would see if I can nap this little piece into something. I did list some of this on the website today. A few boxes of it is mostly smaller stuff. There is a box that's got a little bit bigger stuff than the other two, so. And I did go through it a little bit and knock some of the cracks out, but there is going to be some cracks to deal with. I also listed a bunch of Novaculite slabs on the website. I had gotten requests for some slabs. Guys that don't have the big saws or the capability of heat treating like stuff like Novaculite, but they have trim saws and want to be able to cut their own preforms, their own shapes and stuff. So I got some, I think I listed 40 slabs on there. So if you want to save you a few bucks and cut your own preforms, you can do that. I'm also, believe it or not, you'll probably be on there before you see this. I'm listing 110 individual bifaces, including the Tyrone bifaces that we made on the last video. Man, that stuff is sharp. Good night. I could see where this would be a favorite material of Native Americans. I'm not sure that it was, but it is super sharp. Nap's pretty easy. No heat treating required. And although you can get it super thin, kind of don't recommend it because it starts getting steppy when it gets super thin. Alright, let's pressure plate this dude. I'll even her out some. Be spending some time in the leather shop tomorrow. I also found several buckets of rock that I forgot that I had, which is actually where that Tyrone in those boxes came from. Forgot I had it. I had it in the put away and stuff I was taking the nap in. Or I intended to take nap ins. Yeah, so check out them bifaces. Had them things stacked around for a long time now. And it's not even close to all of them. Probably also gonna smaller lots of them. A lot of the smaller biface and stuff I'll probably list those in 20-inch groups or something like that. Not sure I've been zoomed in enough. No, I got one of my lights off. Get a few cool looking flake scars across this thing. That side looks pretty good, I think. Throw some a few flake scars across this. Really hoping to make it to a few nap-ins this fall. I know I'm going to, Lord willing, I'm going to be going to Renegade Ranch nap-in for sure. It's almost in my backyard. Wouldn't mind making it to the Fall Brady nap-in. I've never been to that nap-in. I know there's a lot of fog nappers there, but there's percussion guys as well. Not that, obviously, I'm not opposed to fog napping, but it's not something you normally see a lot of at a nap-in. I think I've only actually seen guys doing fog at a nap-in once. but they do it down there in Brady. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'd like to make it up to Jim Redfern's fall nap in. I always plan on going to more of them than I make it do. Just life gets in the way. Adulting, you know. Which adulting is way overrated in my opinion, but unfortunately we have to do it. I'm planning on getting to the Renegade Ranch nap in early and hanging out. I don't know that I'm going to bring anything to sell. I might bring some tools in case someone needs some tools, but for the most part I'd like to go there like I did last year and just go there and nap. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, it's close enough I can take my motorhome over there, and they got hookups. I'm going to pause this thing and look at my book, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So I think I've decided to make a Hardaway. It's the wrong material, most likely. So I think those Hardaways were all from the Northeast. This is more central, but that's okay. I don't have Northeast material, which would probably be basalt or rhyolite or something like that. Something I'm not thrilled about working. So let's see. So they got little, what do they look like? They got a fishtail on them, which is kind of cool. That's why I like them, because they got the fishtail. But they just got a little bitty notch thrown in here, and then they're just got a upturned fishtail on them. I don't know if I should put the fishtail in first, or if I should put the Now some of them have got flutes running up them. Most of them in the book does not. They do have some sort of thinning flake coming up from the bottom, so we'll see if we can at least push a couple flakes up in there. Let's see what happens here. I think there's a similar point to this in Louisiana too, but I'm not sure. I have to look at that. Alright, let's see if we can put some fishtails on it. These actually turned up. That one I don't know is gonna be able to turn up, but we'll see. I'm not sure what I did over here. I must have broke the tip off or something happened. I got something. I got to try and get my shape right because something's off. I don't think I've ever made one of these before. These little legs are smaller than this. They're thinner. It ain't far off, I don't think. Quit digging. Hey, hey, that's a tarp you're trying to dig through. Quit. Goofy dog. Yeah, some of them really hooked up pretty good. Some of them didn't. Some of them did. Just depends, I guess. Well, it just depended on the napper. Pretty much like today. They were having a discussion on one of the Flintknapping pages. This guy had commented on the fella's post. He's not a napper, never napped anything, never commented on the thing, not once, but I'm sure he fell over there from the, who knows where he fell over there from, but he was kind of being a jerk, and I think they booted him from the group. That's great. Not to pick on the artifact guys, because I like collecting artifacts too, but that's where a lot of those yahoos come over from. And the idea that the old ones just made better points than modern nappers do is just flipping nonsense. It's just absolute nonsense. There was good nappers back then, and there was crap nappers back then too. I got a whole bunch of points that proves that there was crappy nappers. But anyways, he was giving a fella a bunch of crap about his sharpening. He didn't think it was sharp as the native guys did, and that's also baloney. But some people got nothing better to do than just sow discontent wherever they go. All these so-called experts get them these days, and half the time I think they're just 40-year-old virgins living in their mama's basement, you know. I honestly believe that. We're gonna rub some magic on it and call it good. Yeah, buddy. Been wanting to make one for a while now and just haven't done it. See, that one's got a big old fluid running up it. Some of them have no fluid at all. Like that one, no fluid whatsoever. But we ran some thinning flakes up in there. Ow, dang, that stuff is sharp. I can't believe how sharp this stuff is. Unbelievable. I believe it's one of the sharpest cherts I've ever fooled with, honestly. if I had my choice of making a knife out of a stone knife out of material to actually use, it would probably be this over everything else. It's extremely sharp and incredibly tough. The nap's nice, but it's tough. I mean, it's got a lot of tensile strength, kind of like Edward. It's probably the closest thing that part of the country has to good old Texas Edwards Plateau, which is great flint. That's a pretty piece. Ain't nothing wrong with that, dude. Straight, pretty thin. Yeah, that's a nice point. I like it. I like it a lot. But here's the Hardaways right here. Every one of these is from North Carolina. Every single one of them. So maybe it's mostly a North Carolina point, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of them from North Carolina. There's a Hardaway Palmer, and some of those, there's one from Virginia. Rhyolite. This is a Cowhead form. So would this be considered the Cowhead form? I'm not sure. Wide specimens are called Cowhead forms. Green rhyolite, crystal quartz. I guess that would be a Cowhead form. There's a narrower one, so it's not a Cowhead form, but milky quartz. Yeah, they were making these things out of some tough stuff. No, thank you. I don't like the Nap Tough Flint anymore. I just don't even care for it. Anyways, there's our point. Appreciate y'all watching. It came out pretty, I think. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nice. Just a nice little point. It's good to just come out here and knock one out. I was gonna nap this, which is a Novaculite slab left over from when I was listing those today, and I was gonna, still might do that sometime. I got another piece of this right here. It's a little bigger piece, but most of the stuff that I'm picking up I think is this cow patty form, but we'll see. I'm not going to count on that until it's here in the yard, but we'll see what happens. All right, appreciate y'all watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Y'all keep napping.